think that these are Barefoot Dreams throws. They are.
You gotta come here, you're too far.
So I got a new pair from Lucky Brand. Oh, these look freaking amazing.
With this monstrosity.
On my way home from work right now, and I'm stopping off at the mall. I have an order for pickup at DSW, and I figured while I'm here I might as well do like a little browsing through Nordstrom Rack and just kind of look for gift ideas. I think I pretty much have everyone. I did like a huge order recently, but there are still like a couple people here or there that I probably could use something for, so I figured while I'm here, why don't I go ahead and look at that. But let's pick up the shoes first. Got the goods, so I'm ready in case it starts raining for any reason. Now to Nordstrom Rack for gift ideas. Uh-oh. Why do I immediately see a reindeer bust? This is really cute. Damn, I should have come here for holiday decor shopping. Good gift sets over here. Actually, I could use a new bar set. Maybe I should put some of these like on my Christmas list. Like I would love a gold bar set or like a brass one. Wait, do they have sand and paws? I see sand and fog, but do they have sand and paws? I don't think so. I'm not seeing any of the animal tops. These are so cute. They're like little jewelry dishes with like the constellation of your zodiac sign. I'm trying to think of if there's anyone that I want to get this for. Okay, they've got lots of great throws here. I think that these are Barefoot Dreams throws. They are. That's actually not a bad price for a Barefoot Dreams throw. Y'all, I definitely recommend the shower oil. I just got it from Sephora not that long ago and I love it. I keep seeing things and like wanting to pick stuff out, but I don't have someone specific to gift them to. So I'm like, I should come back after I make a list so that I'm not just buying gifts to buy gifts without an actual thought behind them. Also, oh my god, it was so hot in there. I was roasting. I'm home and you guys can see behind me, it's dark. I've just been chilling because the afternoon got away from me just a little bit just because, well, first off, I started my period late yesterday, so this is like the first full day of my period and it's kicking my ass a little bit. And then also too, it's just been a little bit of a day, like a little bit of a tougher day, but I'm gonna make myself feel better. We're gonna do a serotonin boost and we're gonna go to the rich neighborhood and walk with all the pretty Christmas lights. So we'll take you guys along. Just getting Leo all set up here. And then I'll show you guys the boots that I got when we get back. You gotta come here, you're too far. Okay, okay. Hey, now give me your paw. Yeah, good boy, Angel. Also, you guys, he's gonna get a new charm soon. The pet treat brand that I love, Wolf Snacks, they're doing new holiday boxes and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get him one tomorrow. They're like, whenever they do these like special boxes and stuff, like the Halloween box I got for him and things like that, it is limited edition and limited quantities, but usually they make enough that as long as you get on the site within like half an hour or so of it going live, you can get one. So I think he should be fine. But it does come with a new little charm for his harness, so we'll switch it out to a holiday one in the next week or so. Leo. I know. You're so excited. Hey. Hey. Why? It's like a game with him. Every time I'm going to leash him, he needs to like grab a toy and run around. Also, it's been fucking freezing on the walks lately because I walk him by the water when we do that rich neighborhood and it's so fucking cold. Actually, I'm gonna go get a Sherpa vest. No, I'm leaving because you won't let me leash you. I think since I have a sweatshirt on, this should be enough. Yesterday, I actually did do the big long puffer jacket. I like got a little bit too hot towards the end of the walk, so I'm seeing if I can get away with this and a sweatshirt tonight. But I don't know, I'm already pretty cold. Leo, come on. There you go. No, 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 no. Why do you back away? No, don't touch that toy. Come here. Good. Oh my goodness, buddy. And he grabbed the toy again. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much, okay? Thank you. Back from the walk, and I just washed up, just doing a little skincare. As much as I'm not a fan of the cold, I mean, honestly, I feel like I've started to like the cold more as I've gotten older, but still, like, I mean, as unappealing as like walking around in the cold sounds, I have to say I kind of look forward to like at least the first part of the winter walks just because of the Christmas lights. Even though my hands are cold, I'm cold, all of that stuff, the Christmas lights just give me such a serotonin boost when I'm walking, and then obviously the walking itself gives me a serotonin boost. But especially in that neighborhood, they have such good lights. I wish that it was like more dense with the lights. The neighborhood's so big. Like, I literally have 6 different routes that I take in there regularly. But yeah, the neighborhood's just so big, and not everyone does lights, so sometimes it'll go on for a stretch where there's like 3 houses in a row that don't do anything, and then you'll get lights again, and then maybe 1 house in a row doesn't do lights, stuff like that. So it's just like not consistent. I mean, they're still pretty good lights, but like it's always nice when you like go to those neighborhoods that like actually do contests for lights and stuff, and like every single house on the block is not just lit up, but they have like thoughtful displays and everything. But still, in lieu of going to one of those, this neighborhood always hits pretty well. A lot of them also do the really good Halloween decor and stuff, and I've taken you guys on those walks before in there. So yeah, especially in the winter, I usually try to have my evening walks in that neighborhood, just because even though I may not want to be outside because of the cold, at least there's like so many pretty Christmas lights to look at. Finishing up my skincare really quick, or at least like the first part of my skincare. I'll do the rest right before I go to bed. If you haven't seen my nighttime skincare routine, I do most of my skincare after I get back from my walk, and then there's just like a couple of things that I finish up right before I go to sleep. But anyways, let's go ahead and unbox the rain boots that I got this afternoon. And then, like I had mentioned, I am on the first day of my period, and it's just kicking my ass. So I really want comfort food, and I think I want to make butter noodles, but there's like this recipe on TikTok that's supposedly like the best butter noodle recipe, so I think I want to try to make that tonight. Okay, let's try out the viral butter noodle recipe from TikTok. So starting out with a hot pan. Oh, I have a lot of oil in here. I think I'm gonna go 1 tablespoon, so half of that, a little bit more. Perfect. So 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic. And I realized I think the cream that I got for the soup is still good, so hopefully you can make them creamy. If not, then I'll just do this without the cream. Okay. Ow. Fuck you. Garlic is cooking. And then I'm gonna add in the pasta already. I'm I'm gonna do enough to cover the bottom of the pan, and we're just gonna lightly toast them for a little bit. I forgot I have wine. I'm gonna have this, but give this another quick stir. Then we're gonna do enough chicken broth to cover the noodles, and then bring that to a boil. I think that should be good. And then once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit and let it just like cook and absorb that broth. And I'm realizing this is just a little tiny glass, but whatever, it's fine. I will still definitely enjoy it. Starting to come to a boil. Oh yeah, I can already smell it. It smells very different from the smell I was getting when I tried to do this with bone broth. I thought it would be good to like get more protein in and it would taste the same, but bone broth, like when it cooks up versus like regular chicken broth, I feel like it's just a little bit of a different flavor profile, you know, unless you're doing it in a soup. For some reason I feel like you can definitely interchange it in a soup, but whenever you're like cooking it into something, I feel like the flavors can get messed around with a little bit. But while the noodles cook and soak up the broth, let's go ahead and unbox my new rain boots. We've got the rain boots. So the only rain boots that I have are my UGG rain boots, and the reason why I wanted another pair, although technically my Timberland boots are waterproof, so I could wear those in the rain, but those are high heel Timberlands, and that's just not gonna work when I'm taking this guy on a walk or just, you know, walking around in general. I mean, they're not uncomfortable. They're actually my most comfortable heels, but still, I wanted another comfortable rain boot option. So I got a new pair from Lucky Brand, got it through DSW, and these ones are the Rainina boots. I got them in a size 6, which was like the smallest size, but it says that these run a little bit large, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Wow, they are heavy duty. Like, no rain is getting in these, but that's what they look like. They will definitely keep my feet nice and dry. I figured it might be fine for them to be a little bit big, because if it is raining, oh, it unzips on both sides, so on the inside and on the outside, so that's kind of cool. But I figured, you know, if it is raining, I'll probably want to wear thicker socks and stuff, so it might be fine to have some room. Let me stand up before I make a judgment. You know, it's not too big. Like, I was scared it was going to be crazy big, but like with a thick pair of socks, these should be fine. Yeah, these should be good. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's what they look like. And they're cute. I don't know. I think that they're cute. I really wanted a pair of Hunters, truthfully, and like the ones that go up to here, but with my calves, it just wasn't gonna happen. Oh, actually, they're kind of loose. Apparently, the left one is a little bit looser than the right one, but still, again, with socks, they should be fine. So that'll be a good option. And also when they're just like a little bit bigger, I do find them to be a little bit more comfortable to walk in, especially if these are the boots that I'm going to be using to like walk Leo in the rain. You know, like we walk for a long time because he doesn't care about the rain and he needs his exercise and activity. So yeah, those are the new rain boots. Go ahead and check on the noodles and see how far along they are. That is where they're at. They actually look like they absorbed the broth pretty well. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more broth though, just because essentially leftover broth is supposed to get cooked up into a sauce. But let me try the texture on one of these really quick. I might need to add even more because I feel like there's like no way that these are done. They have to be not even al dente yet. No, they definitely need a couple more minutes, so I'm gonna pour in quite a bit more. Like, I feel they could absorb a full another round of broth. So definitely like do enough broth to like fully cover and submerge all the noodles. Don't be shy with the broth. I was just like a little scared that I was gonna go overboard. But okay, let that come back up to a boil and absorb some more. And then hopefully from there, we can start putting the actual like butter sauce part together. We are at a good spot now. First thing I'm going in with is a splash of cream, and I think this is almost done, so great time to be using it. And then we know I'm gonna be very generous with this. She did like a tablespoon of Parmesan. I'm just handfuls. That's the way it should be done. Just mix that all in. That should also help to thicken up the sauce if you had like a bunch of leftover liquid. This is looking so good. I'm gonna turn down the heat a little bit. And then the butter. Do one more pat of butter. It's that time of the month. I want extra comfort, you know? Oh my god, this looks like perfection. So I already did salted butter in this, and then the Parmesan has salt, so I'm just gonna do pepper. Well, I might do a pinch of salt, just for good measure. Oh my god, look at these. Those are stunning noodles. Please taste good. Oh my god. Like I said, last time I did this, I did it with bone broth, and it didn't taste quite right. So I think that this is the way to go. Like even when I tasted the noodle that had cooked in chicken broth, it tasted very different from last time. That's a big bowl. Parmesan. Oh, should turn that off. Oh my god. Time for the taste test. Oh, these look freaking amazing. Okay. I had messed up last time using the bone broth. The flavor's just too strong. But with the chicken broth, that's like the perfect balance. Oh my god. Dinner was delicious. I'm super full. He is playing. Did you get it stuck? He always gets his toy stuck underneath here. It's right here. You could have gotten this. That wasn't that far. Go get it. Anyways, I just ate and it gave me a little burst of energy, and I had really wanted to declutter some stuff tonight, starting with this monstrosity. It really got away from me when I was trying to figure out where to put all of the holiday stuff that I had taken out but didn't like need right away. But now it's just gotten to be a little bit crazy. So we're gonna declutter in here, and then I also need to go through this blanket basket. I think I'm gonna get rid of a lot of the blankets in here. They don't really get used that much, so I think I'm not gonna do the blanket basket, and instead I'll just like use that basket to organize something else. But tomorrow is the anniversary of when Spark passed away. If you guys remember last year's Vlogmas, I went to the animal shelter and I donated supplies for the dogs there, and I did that in memory of Spartacus, and I said I wanted to do it every year, so that is what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And they really can use blankets in general, but especially at this time of the year, it gets colder and stuff. They want to make sure that all of the dogs and kitties have blankets in their kennels so that they can stay nice and warm. So I definitely want to go through those blankets and see what I can get rid of as well. So let's go ahead and tackle this guy first, because this is horrifying. So it's now looking much better in here. After the holidays, these two boxes will be gone and everything in them. So imagine that those aren't there. And then also all this wrapping paper is going to go into storage. It's feeling a lot better. You can actually see the floor, which is wonderful. I still want to go through these two bags. These are bags that I keep year round of wrapping supplies, but I don't think I need everything in these. So sometime when I don't have a headache, I'll go through those and really thin those down, because there's no need for 2 bags worth of wrapping supplies. I've decluttered so much in here, a bunch of the jackets and purses and stuff like that. I have all of them over here that I need to take back upstairs. But yeah, it's looking and feeling a lot better in here. And then this was the more important project. I got rid of basically all of the blankets in here. There's like a couple of towels that need to be washed, but I'll deal with those later. I don't need these 3 blankets, so I'm gonna add these to the little pile I have going to donate to the pet shelter. All right, I've got my tea, and then I actually have my massager going back there. I'm about to move it up to right underneath my neck, see if I can get rid of this headache. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Clearly I am not having the greatest night. I was glad though that I was able to get like a little burst of energy in to at least do something productive, like cleaning out the closet and at least gathering the blankets for taking to the pet shelter tomorrow. So that was at least good. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of wiped right now. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have more energy. So sorry if today's vlog was a little bit light, but I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of Vlogmas.